Well, I saw the introduction at the professional development like everybody else, and I like to read. I have pretty specific taste when it comes to reading.
I've always enjoyed reading, and whenever I watched the video on the book that they were showing during the presentation, it looked interesting. I've never really read anything nonfiction really, and decided to give it a try.
I love history, and I love to do projects where you can bring people together kind of to discuss things and everything. So I thought having Lee Reed's opportunity would bring people together.
I guess what attracted me was the option of community, getting to know other people on campus, and having the opportunity to interact with them.
I jumped right into it. I read the first chapter, I think the first day, and thought, man, this is pretty interesting. And then when I found out that it was from an area I was familiar with, I just kind of got consumed with it, and within probably 3 weeks, I had read the whole book.
I read that thing from cover to cover, and I don't always do that. I'm not the kind of person who reads a book necessarily right through.
I thought the book was the perfect choice for our first foray into this. In fact, I read the book over the Labor Day holiday, and I thought the book was multidimensional because it deals with all kinds of issues. You have the issues of questions about medical ethics. Then, of course, there is the issue of race and class. These are issues that are still very much issues in American culture.
I think just the fact that the whole college was going to do it, I thought that was pretty awesome. That it's something that this book could actually bring us together in the sense of getting to know each other and interacting with others since I'm new here. So I also felt like that was an opportunity to kind of get to know my colleagues.
I was able to meet some people that I haven't met before. I've been here 10 years, and there were 2 or 3 faces down there I didn't know.
Oh, I knew one person in our group at all before this. The rest of them were really total strangers, or maybe I'd just seen them once or twice.
I mean, the people who I didn't know before this experience, all of a sudden are friends.
I enjoyed the book. I thought it was very well written. It reached out and touched me in various ways.
I guess what made the book really stick out for me was that I had somebody in my life at the time going through cancer treatment. None of us really knew a whole lot about it, but as we learned about the treatments that they do now, and I was reading the book, I got to learn about the history of the treatments that they used to do and how the whole industry kind of kick-started.
Anytime you discuss a book with other people, you always learn. There's always things that you don't think of or consider, because there were things that I hadn't thought of that other people brought up. I read it as a woman, and yet in our group we had men, so I got to see their take on it.
Great conversation. We would meet for an hour and pretty much talk about the book the whole time, about all kind of from the medical realm to personalities to race relations. I mean, we discussed every different aspect of the book.
This book had such a variety of things that you could learn or experience. The science part of it was certainly something I'm not familiar with, the world of science and medicine, and that was a real eye-opening thing about medical research.
I think this was a good activity. I hope we continue it with another book. I thought this was a good start. The more we're connected, the more we kind of understand each other, the better we can serve our students. And so I do think in education, having that camaraderie is very important.
We actually said that this is not going to be the end. Even if we don't participate or our group changes, it's like we need to keep meeting.
I really think it gives an identity to us as a community college. And now I have an identity with more people that I didn't know that have worked here for a long time. And I believe that they're now friends and colleagues. And I think that's what we're all about at Lee College.